Lally, ladies and gentlemen, I'm absolutely delighted to be asked to open this exhibition. I remember a poem from Liz Lochhead, which I think was written for George's 75th birthday. And what it said was, "He is true and straight, his strategy is honest, and to ask in all innocence, in all experience, the simplest, starkest, startling questions." I think our Macca managed to sum up George as one of Scotland's greatest artists extremely well. George had the habit of posing questions. His work was rooted in Scotland. He became a sculptor after attending welding classes aimed at the shipyard apprentices in Greenock College. Many of his major works were assembled by metal workers from the self-same yards. He was hugely interested and concerned with Scotland's history of invention and industry, and of course among his most famous works were the Straw Locomotive hung from Finniston Crane and the paper boat launched from the Clyde. I believe that few artists have actually ever touched such a canvas of people as George Wyllie did. I doubt if there are many people, certainly in my vintage and older, who don't remember the boat going down the Clyde. It was one of the epic memories of something that connected art to the people. And you can see from this exhibition how many of his other works were inspired by Scotland's great industrial tradition. I think we should also reflect on George's international reputation. After Manchester city centre was bombed in 1996, he masterminded a Christmas project to place thousands of roosting robins in the damaged buildings. The Berlin Bud was commissioned by authorities in West Berlin in the 1980s to overlook the Berlin Wall and emphasise the absurdity of the division of that city. It still stands to this day. The paper boat launched in the Clyde made the front page of the Wall Street Journal, but it sailed into New York carrying a copy of Adam Smith's Theory of Moral Sentiments. That was the book he wrote before The Wealth of Nations. In George's estimation, a better book than The Wealth of Nations, and my estimation as well. I know that the paper boat, I think I'm right in saying I've got this in extremely good authority, because George was extremely economical with his materials, because so vast were his constructions that was absolutely necessary. But I think that the paper boat had its final display as a gigantic tern in Stornoway Airport some years later, an original adaptation of a Clyde Yard boat into a Western Isles seabird. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really delighted about this exhibition. I think it will touch a great number of people. I think people far and wide of all generations will find something new and something interesting in the retrospective of George's work. And therefore it is with enormous pleasure that I declare this wonderful exhibition to celebrate the work of George Wyllie well and truly open.